In a quiet African village, where red earth kissed bare feet, where elders sat under mango trees, where family names were heavier than gold, there lived a man named Adewale. Adewale was kind, Adewale was hardworking, Adewale was loved. But Adewale carried something invisible, something heavy, something that had followed his family for generations, a curse. In Adewale's family, no male child lived past 50 years old, not his grandfather, not his father, not his uncles, every man, strong at 40, weak at 45, gone before 50, the villagers whispered, it is the bloodline. It is ancestral anger. It is a family curse. But Adewale fell in love. Her name was Amara. Amara was gentle. Amara prayed like someone who knew God personally. When she prayed, her voice was soft, but her faith was loud. They planned to marry. Drums were ready, clothes were sewn, invitations were sent. But Adewale could not sleep, because he knew he had not told her. One evening, under the moonlight, Adewale called Amara. His voice was shaking. Amara, he said quietly, there is something you must know. Amara smiled gently. What is it? She asked. Adewale swallowed. In my family, every man dies before 50. Silence, even the crickets stopped singing. My father died at 48, he whispered. My grandfather died at 46. He looked down. If you marry me, you may become a widow early. The news spread. Amara's parents cried. Her mother shouted, run away. Her father said, this is not love. This is danger. Friends begged her, leave him. Don't carry a curse. Don't be foolish. The whole village waited. What would Amara do? That night, Amara knelt down. She did not shout. She did not panic. She prayed. Father, she said softly, you are greater than bloodlines. You are stronger than curses. If I marry him, let your anointing break what has followed his family. She stood up, calm as peaceful. The next morning, she called Adewale. Continue the preparations, she said, I am not afraid. Adewale was shocked. You know what I told you? Yes, she said, but I also know my God. The village said she was mad. She is walking into sorrow. She is too confident. She will cry later. The drums played, the dancing was loud, but some guests whispered, let us see how long this marriage will last. Amara smiled through it all, because faith does not answer mockery, faith waits. At 30, Adewale was strong. At 35, nothing happened. At 40, the whispers began, 5 years left. At 45, tension grew, relatives prepared their minds. At 47, fear knocked loudly. Adewale sometimes woke up at night, what if it is true? He would whisper, Amara would hold his hand, have you seen God fail? She would ask gently. The village became quiet, every cough scared someone, every headache felt like prophecy. Even Adewale's friends avoided celebrating his 49th birthday, but Amara prepared a feast. Why are you celebrating? Someone asked. She smiled, because next year, we will celebrate bigger. Morning came, sunlight filled the house. Adewale opened his eyes, he touched his chest, he breathed deeply, he was alive, the clock ticked, no weakness, no collapse, no sickness. The sun moved from morning to afternoon. To evening, nothing happened. People came quietly, some pretended they were just passing, some stood far away. At midnight, Amara held his hand and smiled. Happy 50th birthday, she whispered. The curse had met something stronger. Children ran around the compound. Grandchildren laughed loudly. Adewale sat under a tree at 60 years old, healthy, alive, strong. People asked him, what broke it? He would point to Amara and say softly, faith.